Hola, buenas tardes. Yo he venido con mi madre desde Almería, monto en el Tomillar, en Agua Dulce, en el Ejido, y he venido a hacer el recorrido de completo de iniciación. Me lo pasa muy bien y me ha gustado mucho y espero poder participar más veces. Y estoy en Villa Julia, en el puerto de Santa María. Adiós.
Centenario montado por Carmen de Juan.
Don't go telling everybody, don't overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. And I have honored your request for silence, and you've washed your hands clean of this. You're essentially an employee. I like you having to depend on me. You're kind of a protege, and one day you'll say you learned all you know from me. And I know you depend on me like a young thing would to a guardian. I know you sexualize me like a young thing would, and I think I like it. Yeah, this could be messy, but you don't seem to mind. Don't go telling everybody, and overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. And I have honored your request for silence, and you've washed your hands clean of this. What part of our history's reinvented under rug swept? What part of your memory is selective and tends to forget? What with this distance it seems so obvious. Just make sure you don't tell on me, especially to members of your family. And we best keep this to ourselves and not tell any members of our inner posse. I wish I could tell the world, cause you're such a pretty thing when you're done up properly. I might wanna marry you one day if you watch that weight and you keep your firm body. This could be messy, but you don't seem to mind. Don't go telling everybody, don't overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. And I have honored your request for silence, and you've washed your hands clean of this. If it weren't for your maturity, none of this would have happened. If you weren't so wise beyond your years, I would have been able to control myself. If it weren't for my attention, you wouldn't have been successful. And if it weren't for me, you would never have amounted to very much. This could be messy, but you don't seem to overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. And I have honored your request for silence, and you've washed your hands clean of this. You're essentially an employee. I like you having to depend on me. You're kind of a protege, and one day you'll say you learned all you know from me. And I know you depend on me like a young thing would to a guardian. I know you sexualize me like a young thing would, and I think I like it. Yeah, this could be messy, but you don't seem to mind. I don't go telling everybody and overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. And I have honored your request for silence, and you've washed your hands clean of this. What part of our history's reinvented under rug swept? What part of your memory is selective and tends to forget? What with this distance it seems so obvious. Just make sure you don't tell on me, especially to members of your family. And we best keep this to ourselves and not tell any members of our inner posse. I wish I could tell the world, 'cause